What y'all got on special? Can you give me something
Hey,
sweet?
bartender, how much for a shot,
Can I
man?
get a sour on margarita?
Do you got a blue motorcycle? Sex on the rocks.
Yeah, and I did it. So I don't like to. I don't know. It doesn't have a good ring to it. I got to figure out my enthusiasm.
What's going on, y'all? I'm really in here with a blonde chick today. She really wants me to push my buttons. This is Quentin Crazy. I am your girlfriend's favorite bartender.
nothing.
And Tiffany really wants me to go all the way 2012 Quentin on her. Like
I
she
didn't
wants
do
me
anything.
to spaz on her today. I don't know why.
Hi, this is Tiffany.
It doesn't.
I didn't do nothing.
Brown Bombshell is about to get exploded on.
AKA Sugar Daddy's Dream. I gotta change my handle, but I need a dope new picture before I can do that.
I just actually changed my picture yesterday.
Yes, you're looking very natural.
Fuck out of here.
Whatever. Are you crabby today?
I'm not crabby.
What are you then?
I'm me.
Why are you always mean to me?
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
mean to you.
Yes, you are.
I'm just not one of those guys that want to fuck you.
It doesn't.
So
but you don't have to be mean to me.
I'm not mean to you. I'm honest with you.
The guys who want to sleep with me are honest.
All right. They let you do whatever. They let you say whatever. Do dumb shit. And every time you do something stupid around me, I let you. Yo, that was dumb. And do you just call that being mean? The guys that want to fuck you, they overlook that shit. I'm like, yeah, she just a little dumb in the brain. We ain't gonna say nothing though. I know. I'm not mean.
I'm a little ditzy, I will say. I have my I call it my blonde moment.
Yeah, and I tell you, look, you actually black, so figure this shit out.
See? Mean as fuck. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get into current events. I just wanted to talk about the Shade Room on Instagram. So, we had that talk about, taking a break from social media and all that stuff. So I was trying to take a break, but it was like 12:30. I couldn't go to sleep. So I'm scrolling aimlessly through Instagram. And I see where this lady had made a comment on, Drea, like Basketball Wives Drea.
Your wholeness gets erased?
Yes, her.
That's the only thing I know about her. What about her? What about we talking about this lady?
Oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, we are talking about her because this lady on Instagram, who her name was Miss Allie G, Drea had posted a modeling picture with another girl. Mm-hmm. Drea had on blue jeans with a crop top. The crop top had, the side boob showing. Mm-hmm. So the lady said, "Girl on the right," talking about
Girl
Drea. Right. "No, sister. The pants aren't great for your skin tone. And the bra top doesn't fit." And this lady was what? You guessed it, white.
She's white?
So let's go through that comment again. "Girl on the right. No, sister. The pants aren't great for your skin tone. And that bra top doesn't fit." So Drea clapped back and said...
Hold on, who is this lady? Is this lady famous or just a random person?
She's just a random follower.
Okay. How many followers does she have? 20?
She had she had like 150. It was definitely a real Instagram account.
Okay.
So Drea said, "Tip, constructive criticism is welcome and thank you for your opinion. However, don't ever refer to me as sister when speaking about me in a manner that is not positive. And don't ever mention my skin tone in a manner that is not positive. Take care and be sure to wear your SPF. Smooches." So that's what she said to her. So I was like, I know that some Drea stands, somebody had went to this lady's page, and I know they was going to be like reading her to filth. And guess what? I was right. So curiosity got the best of me. I went to this lady's page. I just want to know whoever made this comment on this lady's page, because, she had like pictures of her and her man. She looks a little bit older. Her man looked younger. We thought it was her son, but she captioned it "my love." And the way they were like inappropriately kissing and stuff, we figured it wasn't her son. But anyway, her page was public. So when I say these people, all these fans and people from the Shade Room went in, it was ridiculous. By the time they were done, I felt sorry for the lady. She has since deleted her page.
I ain't feel sorry for her.
No, you don't understand the stuff they were saying.
You don't leave comments like that under people's page that you don't know.
So
you can't say shit like that to people you don't know.
These comments were something like...
I don't need to know what they are.
No, I gotta tell you, because this is the most epic comment I have ever heard. First, the lady said, that body isn't right for your skin tone and the glasses don't fit. She had a picture with, I'll show you the pictures in a second. She had a picture with her and her man, like in a dress. And they said, that pattern white on dull, white dry skin doesn't match your skin tone. And she had another picture with her man and they were like hugged up. And one comment said, damn, y'all look like crackheads. The next comment said, damn, y'all look like golden retrievers. When I tell you I fucking died when that person said y'all look like golden retrievers, because that shit was fucking hilarious. So the funniest, like, best clapback comment I have heard this year goes to whoever you are. I can't see your handle because this is a screenshot and she's since deleted her page, but that golden retrievers comment was fucking amazing. You had to see the picture, but I didn't comment on it. But it's too late for you guys to see it. I sent it to my group chat. We had a very hearty cackle, but it was freaking hilarious. This is her and the guy or whatever. And they was like, damn, y'all look like golden retrievers.
She likes she smokes cigarettes.
I don't know. She doesn't look bad.
So she smokes Camel.
She just looks old, and he looks really young.
She smokes
But,
Camel.
you know, you like it, I love it. Hey. But anyway, that was my laugh for that night. I was going to send it to you, but it was way too late, and I fell asleep by the time. I just got done with them. They were, like, talking about her dog. They were just going, and they were tagging her sister. Like, you better check your sister. It was awful. It was like... It kind of reminded me of internet bullying, but...
That's what it is.
The lady had it coming, though.
Yeah, but it's also in margin. Like, she said one comment one time. Does she really need 20,000 more? Like, back? Like, that's like a child... I'll say that's like a child playing with fire. Does he need to get slammed on his neck or just slapped in his head? Like, which one is it?
What's the difference?
Slamming a child on their neck versus
not
slapping in the head.
No, I'm saying with fire, you can burn the house down. I think you need to get...
But do you think? But when do you think someone learns their lesson? After the first 200, or does she need a whole 1,000?
Are we talking about a man or a woman?
It don't matter. I'm talking about this comment. She made one. I'm not taking up for this lady at all. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, she smoked Camel Newports. But what I'm saying is that shit really necessary? I'm not a fan of internet bullying. I'm not a fan of cracking jokes on people once it's no longer fun for all parties involved. So she left her criticism. Cool. Drea's Beehive or whatever, or Drea's fans went on her and said XYZ a good 150, 200 times. After the 152nd time, it's not necessary anymore.
It's not necessary.
And also, Drea said what she said back. So what the fuck?
I know, but you know, we Black people, we're sensitive. So she may not have meant it in a racist manner.
I understand that, but do you think that people didn't already, like, by the 200th comment, people didn't make that clear that, look, what you said was wrong and racist, bitch?
No, I mean, I'm sure she got the point, but I think that...
Now, what if she goes and kills herself now?
Well, I mean, that sucks.
That sucks.
That sucks. I mean, you can't kill I can't tell you how to feel. But if you want to harm yourself because of a bunch of people on the internet, read you and you can't handle it, you want to kill yourself. I mean, maybe you should log the fuck off the internet. Delete your page. Not really care. I think I have reached a certain time in my life where I really don't care what people think. I used to say that before, but now I don't care. I don't care. But I have to realize that other people don't feel the way I do. Like, I just had a, issue with my daughter where she is very, very, very self-conscious about what other people think of her, whether it be like her personality, the shoes she has on, the clothes she wears, how her hair is, what color, what kind of music I'm listening to when I drop her off at school. Like, she is very, very, very into what other people think. And I'm struggling trying to get her to realize that other people's opinions don't matter. And I realized, like, yes, she's a child, but it's other grown-ass people who are just like, well, I don't want them to think this or I don't want them to think that. And I don't know. I was like, damn, am I like heartless or something? Because I'm like, and this didn't happen until I got older. Like, you know, me being over 30, I'm just at that point where I really don't give a fuck. And I think it's like females, a lot of them like really care. So any little thing that you might say, especially a black woman, like it's a big deal. It's a problem. So
I think it's more so comfortability. Are you comfortable in your own skin? You're at an age now you're comfortable. You don't care what people say. You like it, cool. So you don't give a fuck what other people are saying.
Okay. I
don't really think it has anything to do with like age or anything. It's just about comfortability.
I don't know, because I used to be that way when I was younger. But I because you know how older people, they don't give a fuck.
Right, like they don't care. They know what it is. They know that they're good.
As you get older, I think with your older age.
But I think that can be instilled in you as a child. We just talked about filtering, mind filtering. When you're a child, you might like Batman sneakers that light up and shit versus the new Jordans that come out.
Jordans are not comfortable at all.
They're not. Depending on which ones you have. You like Jordans because probably everybody around you like Jordans, but you actually might like fucking Converse. You might like the fish heads. I'm not saying
that was a fish head.
I mean, that's what we call them in Baltimore.
A Converse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, not saying nothing's wrong with Converse, but that may be your swag. But because everybody around you likes Jordans, all right, let me get Jordans so I don't get cracked on, or so people don't look at me differently as if I'm outside or something like that. But once you get older, man, fuck them. I want to wear these shits. These look better on me. I like they fit my style. Fuck what people saying. So it's about comfortability. And if you can instill that or ingrain that in a child's mind early, they won't really conform. They may be looked at as a weird kid in elementary and middle school, but by the time they get to high school, they probably gonna be the dopest motherfucker out because they're not following trends. They themselves.
But do you think that we as a people, and when I say like black people, do you think we appreciate originality? Do you think that we appreciate uniqueness? Or do you think we more or less appreciate like going against the grain? Because I think now being weird is in. Like Lil Uzi is in. Lil Yachty, the way they wear their hair, whatever, it's in. But it took us a while to get there. And I think if you're younger, you're still at that point where anything that's not like the norm, it's like weird, it's not cool. Like when you're younger,
but you have to have that confidence. That's what I'm saying. If you instill a child with that confidence, they don't give a fuck about it's not the norm. It's my norm, it's what I like. Fuck what you like. Most people don't get that confidence until later on in life.
Yeah.
Because they finally came into themselves. But if you can start a child off with that confidence, look, I guess I don't have children, but I guess you could start off a child by giving them a choice of what they want to wear early on. Like, don't, as they 3-4 years old, I'm not going to make my child wear whatever you want. If you want to wear Batman cape to the market, cool, put your Batman cape on. I might put my shit on with you. Let's go. If you think it's cool, I think it's cool too. Like, as long as he ain't getting beat up every day, he could be a geek. I don't give a fuck. He could be a square ass motherfucking Poindexter.
What's a square?
We talked about this.
I hate that. And I still don't agree.
I mean, I'm a square.
Are you?
I'm corny as shit.
Okay. I think you did say that.
But I am the shit. That's the thing.
Oh, God.
I'm confident enough to know that I can be myself and still be the shit. I'm confident in that. I can be a cool guy when I need to be.
Okay. What, how you dress? Or
how I dress, how I talk. I mean, I can also like
be a
corny
cool guy when I like to be.
Yeah, mainly I don't really give a fuck about what some people may think is cool. Look, as long as my mother, my family love me, my girl thinks I'm cool. Fuck what these other motherfuckers think. You ain't paying me. You ain't fucking me. You ain't making me come. I don't give a damn. That's kind of how.
It's very graphic.
What's the name of this show? The fuck? But that's how I started living my life. Look, if you're not hurting me, you're not taking away from my money, which takes away from my freedom to do things, and you're not making me come, so I can give a fuck about your validation.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I think it's a lot easier for men to do that than it is for women.
I think it's easier for women because women have a little more power. The only thing about women, y'all care about what other women think. Men have to worry about what men and women think.
I don't think. Well, I know for me, you ever hear that narrative? Oh, women dress for other women. I've never dressed for another woman.
I think I beg to differ.
I don't. I might respectfully dress, like if I'm be with my homegirl and her man's gonna be around, okay, you're not gonna have my ass and titties out. But like dressing to the nines to impress another female, I have never done that because I've never gave a fuck. But I'm careful about what I like to wear because I know what looks good on me.
All right,
but it's not about other women.
What about when you get your eyebrows and eyelashes done?
For me, I like the way that shit look.
All right.
Not for other women.
All right, now
when
you
men
put
don't
that shit
care.
on, we don't.
Men
This
don't
is
give a
I'm
fuck.
getting to my point. So when you do your eyebrows, you got to make sure they both on point, and you got to make sure one is not too pointy or not too curvy, or all that shit, right? Men don't give a fuck about unless that shit it looks like a unibrow or one is on your forehead, one is at your cheek level. Men don't give a fuck. You doing that shit to other women, so another bitch don't want like, damn, her eyebrows is fucked up.
No,
I'm telling you, you may not see it as that, but it's in your brain, compartmentalized.
It's not because I only care about me. Because there's been instances where I have gotten a compliment on something from other women, and I hate it. I was like, thank you, girl, but I hate this shit. Like, I did not like it.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I hate when people like, oh, I look a mess, but you just want somebody to compliment you so you can say that you look a mess. Shut up. I hate that shit.
I mean, I guess.
I look bummy and like, oh yeah, you look good, like, girl, but it's my off day. Shut up.
I'll take the compliment. But what I'm saying is that I honestly, I can't think of a time where I dressed for another woman at all. If anything, I have dressed to not make another woman feel uncomfortable.
How are you with compliments? Do you take compliments well?
You know, I used to not be able to take them.
I can't.
I'm better now.
I want you to finish and I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm tell you
so I will say I actually feel like it's coming from a genuine place when a female gives me a compliment.
But when a guy, he just want to fuck?
Yeah, sometimes. But it depends. If it's the guy that gives me a compliment and keeps it moving, then I feel like it's more genuine. If it's the guy that gives me a compliment and is trying to get my number, I'm like, no, I'm good. But still going. Okay, now you're just really trying to fuck me. But I still take the compliment, but it's probably less believable depending on who it's coming from.
Okay.
But I've gotten better. Before I used to hate attention. I used to hate anybody being like, oh, I used to not be able to take it. I don't know if it's because of my confidence or because I felt I was unworthy or I just really didn't believe what they said or I felt like they were trying to joke with me. But it took a long time to be able to take a compliment and, take it at face value rather than thinking somebody has malicious or other intent behind it.
Okay. I suck at taking compliments. I can take bad criticism or constructive criticism. You could tell me I'm some shit, and that shit rolls right off me. But if you tell me you like something of mine or something was well done, this is coming from something happened last week or 2 weeks ago. Somebody pretty much said, hey, good job on the show. And I was like, cool, appreciate it. And I kept walking. Later on, we had another encounter or conversation, but it was like, damn, you could have asked me like what I liked about it or something. Which in my mind, I'm like, damn, you right. I probably should like, yeah, what you like? But I'm not inquiring about that. Now, if you said, yo, that shit was trash, that shit was bad, go do that shit again. I'm like, all right, so what I need to improve on? Instead of me saying, what should I keep doing? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where that came from. That kind of was in my head for a while. I'm like, I need to go have a conversation with this person so that I can understand how to take compliments better, or how to, I guess, move forward from the compliment. Other than me just saying thanks and walk away. I don't know.
Okay.
that make sense?
I mean, yeah.
That just come out of left field from that?
No. I mean, I'm trying to digest that because I think you can say, like, why do celebrities respond to the bad compliments and don't respond to the good ones?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, in your comments. Like, you'll see, I think that's just a human thing. Like, you see a lot of good compliments. Oh, this, oh, that, that's nice, da-da-da. Like. Let somebody be like, you ugly as fuck, bitch, or some shit like that. You gonna clap the fuck back. So it's like, why do we, as just a society, why are we wired to, instead of ignoring that or deleting it, why must we feed into it?
Because you want to know why. Why didn't I get this one person's approval?
But that goes.
I got everybody else
giving a fuck.
which is where you go into. I guess I don't know. Like, but how? Yeah, it just depends.
I feel like
I think we all want some. Even though we can say we don't give a fuck about certain shit, we give a fuck about something.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't not give a fuck about anything.
I mean, let me rephrase that. I'll use myself as an instance. I'm a bartender. I see pretty women all the time. Girls tell me I'm handsome. They say I'm cute. They ask me if I got a girlfriend. They want my number and all that shit like that. Not saying I'm a Mac or nothing, but I'm just saying that happens, right? I can give a fuck less about any chick I meet in my fucking club. Only person the approval that I care about is my girlfriend's. Okay. Like, I want to look cool in her eyes. I could be corny as fuck to everybody. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Don't give a damn. But the one person that I want approval from is my girlfriend. Okay. So I feel like somewhere it's all, no matter how much you don't give a fuck, you want approval from somewhere. You just gotta know where it is. And I think once you realize where you want that approval from, that helps you grow.
Yeah, I understand. Sorry. I get that, but I feel like, let me be devil's advocate.
Go.
Now, what about other women in your life?
My mother, my sisters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about their approval?
I'm at a point where I've done everything that they've asked me to.
So you don't care about their approval anymore?
Not so much as I don't care or it's not valid, but it's not number one anymore. Like, I always wanted my parents' approval because they wanted me to do what they wanted. They wanted me to stay out of trouble, graduate from high. My father was like, graduate from high school. After you do that, go get a job, get money. My mom was like, no, you're going to college. Okay. After that, she always preached, get your master's. I did all of that. I stayed out of trouble. Don't got a bunch of kids going around. Not saying having kids is bad, but I ain't got a bunch of kids around.
When do you want to have kids?
When I own my own house and I can support them. I want like 10 kids, but I do. Hell yeah, I do.
10 kids?
Okay, I'm exaggerating. I want at least like
5 kids?
I want like 4 or 5, yeah.
4 kids?
Yeah.
With one woman?
I don't plan on having multiple baby mamas.
I'm just saying. Woo.
Anyway, but no.
I'm gonna shoot for twins.
I did what I was supposed to do. I feel like I did what they asked me to. I went to school, got my bachelor's degree, got my master's degree, worked in my field for a little while. I did everything that they wanted me to. Now I'm doing what I want to do. Okay. Like, even with my sisters, I've grown up and become a well-groomed man that they wanted to help groom me into, like, so that I didn't end up like the fuck niggas they fuck with or something like that. Okay. I got 2 older sisters, so they help raise me as well. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I've done everything to meet their approvals. So you said the only person who's really approval you care about is your girlfriends, right? As of right now, yeah. So when you say you're ready to be a husband? Possibly. I would probably. I'm not saying I'm not ready, but I don't know why. Why am I getting married though? For what? Not saying I don't want to be married, but what's really going to change? That's what I'm searching for now. What's going to change if I get married? What's the difference? What's the difference? Yeah, I'm serious. You get certain benefits as a husband that you don't do as a boyfriend. All right, so I get a tax break. You have a partnership, a legal partnership. So I got to make it legal for me to actually think that shit is valid? I'm not saying you have to think it's, to be valid, but what I'm saying is that this is more or less a decision about, if you want to keep
you're a woman or not you specifically, because I don't know the in and outs, but I know for me, if a guy doesn't want to get married, I'm not dealing with him, because I know that's what I want in the future.
That's your overall, that's your goal.
That's my goal. So if I know that you're not with that shit, we're not going to be wasting time. Like,
you're not going to try to change his mind and shit like that.
No, I'm not doing that
definitely,
shit.
I definitely agree. You should work. Both of y'all should have a common goal.
But it's more or less a foundation. And I'm not saying you have to submit to society's, norms and practices and stuff. But it's a lot more respect when you are married, as far as like, oh, that's my girl, rather than that's my wife.
Respect from each other?
From just society and each other. There is a certain respect that you carry for your wife or for your husband. It's different than a boyfriend or girlfriend.
How come?
Because I feel like most women, they want to be submissive. Mm-hmm. But I'm not submitting to a boyfriend.
So it's a girlfriend.
Because you can be here today and gone tomorrow. My husband, there's some legalities that you got to go through before you get away from me. So it's more or less
so why wouldn't you? I feel like that's kind of backwards.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, your relationship is tested, I feel like, when it comes to anything legal, like being legal together.
Because it takes longer or more effort to get out of it?
You can't just walk away from it. Like, by law, you can't just walk away. We got to get lawyers. We got to go to court. We got to sign documents. We got to get shit notarized. Like, it's, you can't just walk away. So it tests your loyalty, I think, because you're kind of forced to work shit out. Boyfriend and girlfriend, I could leave tomorrow and be like, nigga, fuck you. And then we never talk again. If we're married, I got to see your ass again. So we need to work on this and figure out whether we're going to fix this and be together, or if we're going to start these proceedings for a divorce, which is expensive. Okay, so it is cheaper to keep her. So what I'm saying,
So to answer my question was, what's going to change? So you said respect. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else?
Are we doing a rundown? I didn't prepare for a rundown.
You asked me a question.
What I'm saying is,
am I ready to get married? I'd love to get married. I'm ready to have kids and all that. But why am I getting married? Okay. Because the Bible says so? No. We had this conversation about the Bible last week.
No, we did. Right?
Mr.
Catholic. We did.
Because society says so?
Okay.
So what?
No. So here's the thing. If something, now that I'm getting older, I just had to redo my insurance, my expensive ass insurance.
You need a will?
And they were like, okay, will beneficiary. And beneficiary. And I'm just like, I'm literally thinking like, wow, I don't have, like, nobody can make, if something happens to me and I'm in a coma and they could either keep me as a vegetable or let me die peacefully, I don't have anybody to make that decision for me.
My mother.
Huh?
My mother.
Oh my God.
It's my mother.
I mean, what if your mother's not around?
Well, I'll change that shit when she's not around anymore. But as of right now, my mother and my niece are my beneficiaries. I swear to God, no bullshit. They gonna split everything in the middle, and then they can divvy up between everybody else. I swear to God.
Okay,
my mother and my niece.
That is your assets when you die. I'm talking about making that decision.
My mother.
Okay, so my mother. I'm glad we're talking about this, right? Because I just had this conversation with somebody else. So, if you were in a loving marriage and something happened,
I'm in a marriage. That's about to be my wife.
Okay,
my wife is gonna be making decisions.
But here's the thing. Would you have? So I had read a situation, right, where I'm actually going through a situation. So one of my cousins, who I'm not going to say her name, but she lives in another state, but she actually suffered a heart attack and died. However, they were able to induce her into a coma and get her to a breathing machine.
Okay, so technically she died and they brought her back to life?
Yes. They got her heart beating again. However, she lost significant
because
brain.
She had no oxygen to her head and shit.
So she has a lot of brain functions that's not working, and she's 100% relying on a breathing machine right now. 100%. However, they are showing brain activity, so she is alive in some sort of
She's dreaming
manner.
and shit.
Right. So she's not a vegetative state, but she's not coherent because she's in a coma right now. But we don't know how she's going to be when she gets out. So her husband was saying, I don't care if she's like this for 15 years. I'm not pulling no plug. For me, now, regardless of this situation, because this is personal, I really don't want to bring their situation up, but awesome marriage from what I can see. In love, there for each other. No kids, but been together for a long time. They do trips. They do like, they're always hosting stuff together. They're together all the time. However, for me, I was saying, what if I'm in this situation? If something happened to me and, we don't have children, we've had a full life, I really wouldn't want my husband to kind of like be keeping me on these machines and I'm not there for more than like 3 years.
So that's a conversation that y'all need to have.
But what do you think about that? So I was talking to somebody about this and they were like, well, even if I'm married, I wouldn't want that decision to be up to my husband because you know how men are. I would want my mom to make that decision or my parents.
How are men? I don't get it.
Well, I mean, they're just saying like there's been news stories about, so something similar had happened to this woman. She was in a car accident. So she was only in the coma for maybe like 2 weeks. And, she was making progress, but she would have had significant brain damage, whereas she was not going to be the same at all. She would need a wheelchair. She would need a therapist. Her motor skills done. It would basically like be taking care of a child. After 2 weeks, her husband was like, pull the plug. Her parents were like, no, like she's still alive. She's going to make it. We just need to get her, where she can breathe on her own. He was like, no, I'm not going through that. Pull the plug. So legally, he's the husband. Pull the fucking plug.
All right, so y'all have a conversation. That's up to you and you as a wife and husband to be like, hey, look, we taking out this life insurance or whatever. This, if something happens, it needs to be written down.
I know, but I get that part. But what I'm saying is that if you had that choice, for me, if you're gonna keep me alive for a little while. Just make sure I'm like dead or about to be dead. Don't wait for me for more than 3 years. I think that's unfair to him. Okay. Because if you bring another woman around and I'm like still in a coma, like, people have needs. Just like if my husband went down and like, yeah, I'm rooting for you to go through, but if we know you're not going to be 100% there, you're relying on a breathing machine 100%, you're not going to be like the same husband. I figure like I think 3 years is respectable to keep you in this induced coma.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
I'm asking you what you think, though.
If I'm in a coma, I don't know. I'm
Would
hard-headed.
you want to be?
Look, I'm hard-headed. You put me in a coma, I might come out that bitch. Like, you're not about to, you tell me I can't do something. Like, let me come in and get in a motherfucking coma, and you tell me I ain't gonna be able to walk ever again. Shit, when I got my motorcycle accident, they told me my leg was broke. I literally off the ground. I said, D, help me stand the fuck up. They said, no, your leg is broke. So, fuck out of here. I'm about to walk. Cause, like, I'm dead.
Bust your ass, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But they told me don't walk up and down steps for a little while. Shit, ask my girl. I was trying to run.
Oh,
shit,
Lord.
Man, I'm hard headed. So you can't ask me no question like that. You gonna keep me alive until
but no,
I feel like
I'm
I'm
just
ready.
saying you don't think it's fair. Somebody told me that I was being unfair by putting a time frame on it.
I feel like
do you love your significant other enough to make a decision like that in a reasonable time frame so that they can still live their life and move on? How deep is your love?
3 years might be a long time, but you got them stories that people come out of comas in 3 years.
But they don't ever come back out the same person. Oh, not the same person you fell in love with.
It's up to you. I mean, if you say you got to keep me alive for X amount of years, cool. That's what you want. I'm gonna do it. If you my wife or whatever, and you never know, it might be after that same guy. After 2 years, you're like, no, I really love her. Keep her on this shit.
Yeah.
After the 3 years is up, like keep going. Like we gonna figure out a way to wake the bitch up. Like, come on. So it just depends.
I mean,
I say 3 years is cool though, I guess.
I was saying 3 years, but I
feel like
honestly
3 years is expensive though.
That's what I'm saying. So that goes in. It's like, okay, that was my sentiments exactly. If money's not a thing to us,
you gonna use my life insurance money to pay this bill. That's what it is. If you keep me alive for 3 years, all right, cool. We gonna figure out how much it costs to keep me alive for 3 years. That's how much we gonna take the life insurance out, plus a little bit for the burial shit and all of that. Make sure if we got kids, they gonna be okay.
But after that's what I'm saying.
You ain't getting no money, so you have no incentive to keep me to kill me. You have no incentive, so you ain't getting no money if I die.
I do have incentive to kill you if I kill you before 3 years.
But no, I'm saying if you had that written down in the contract.
You can't do contracts for that.
Yes, the fuck you can.
To keep someone alive?
Life insurance? Hell yeah. You have a lot of stipulations.
Life insurance, yeah.
Life insurance, if something happens, you say you have to keep me in a vegetative state or whatever. If I'm in a coma, you have to keep me alive for 3 years. You taking out another X amount of dollars because you already pre-rated or post-rated how much the funeral would cost. Put something away for the kid, so that maybe you leaving the husband $5,000. All. If I die, all you get is $5,000. That's it. You gonna kill me for $5,000? That's how the fuck you feel? Like that's it. So yeah.
What I'm saying is that I don't even think that I would let my husband make that decision. I think I would still leave it up to my mom.
So hold up, back to what you said. One of the reasons that we get married or the society is respect. So you don't respect or care, love your husband, or give him that type of validation to be able to make
do. But, niggas is flaky. So, nigga can't even keep his dick in his pants. How you going to keep me alive?
So why you married to him?
How you going to keep me alive? Well, I'm just saying not my husband.
See, no, if you can't trust a nigga to make that type of decision, why you should not be married to him?
Well, but that's going to be for any man. I could meet Jesus tomorrow, and I'm still going to be like, my nigga, I don't know. Like, that's why Jesus
you won't let Jesus pass by. You won't pass by your ass. You won't pass by your ass.
I'm like, save me, bring me back to life. I'm like, oh no, maybe you was talking that shit.
Exactly. Fuck out of here.
I'm saying no, but what I'm saying is that I can never fully trust someone with my life besides my mama because she gave birth to me. So I would leave that. I wouldn't even want my husband to make that sort of decision. Even though he's going to be paying for it because we're married and we have joint whatever.
See, no.
But that's why I think, no, because that's, and I don't.
I had a relationship like that. Everything had to go through the girl's mother.
Like what?
Like everything. Just, if we went out, if we had like something special to go to, her mother had to sign off on everything. Like her mother had to do her hair or, She had to have input on how she got her nails done. And she's like, all shit. Like, I'm like, yo, you a grown ass woman, shorty. Like, why?
Was she in the room when y'all were having sex?
No, she probably wanted to be though. Fuck. I've had a relationship like that.
I mean, but that's different from a horrible, tragic accident, to.
But this is my wife. Thing. You gave her to me when she got married.
Okay, so why are you so against marriage then?
I'm just going off of the rules of marriage.
Niggas have to be like tricked or like
ultimatums.
I'm
not against marriage. I'm not against marriage at all.
So if you're not against marriage, then why do you feel like there's no benefits?
I just want to understand the benefits. I don't see them yet. I don't see them.
We just did an episode about this with Magic. I ran down the benefits,
and I still don't see them.
What I'm saying,
you ran down the benefits of one person. What if some of those things don't matter to me?
What I'm talking about.
The main thing that I caught from that episode was money.
Well, yeah, there's definitely an increase in money.
So it's an increase if you move in with a bitch too. Like,
no,
what the fuck?
Not.
It is.
You don't have access over each other's finances.
I don't need her finance. That's why I got my own.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that, so if you buy a house, you gonna buy a house with your girlfriend?
I thought about it. Hell yeah. If we break up, all right, we flip that bitch and we become business partners.
So you can do that if you're married too.
So, exactly. So why do I need to get married to do the same shit? You see, you making my case for me right now.
No, I don't think so.
Why do I need to get married?
What I'm saying, I want to know why you're so against it.
I'm not against it. I just want, show me the reason. Give me a reason.
So what if you don't ever get a reason? You're never getting married?
Probably not. And I'm okay with that. Like me and my girl have a joke. We always mess with each other. She'll say something like about being married. I say, well, you just better make sure you give me a reason to propose. And she always say, you better make sure I say yes. It's a joke kind of thing, but there's truth in jokes.
What do you want to happen? You want like fairy dust and fucking sunshine?
I need an epiphany. Like, I need
a
light to come down from the sky. I'm like, yeah.
So you want to have kids without marriage?
I'm not saying I want to, but I mean, if that happens, it happens. By my religion, I should get married first.
Okay.
By my religion.
Okay,
yes.
Religion. That's another good. That's another.
By
good
society,
reason.
that shit don't matter.
It does matter because your wife having your child sounds a lot better than your girl or your baby mama.
I guess. But we're living in 2019, not 1940.
I mean, I don't know. That's no.
Yeah,
I wish a nigga would say, "Give me a reason." Nigga, what?
Why is that? Why is that bad?
That's wild. That's wild.
Me as I'm only in.
So if you are
in the
so
world,
against
I'm still,
okay, give me a reason to get married. Why be in a relationship?
Because I like spending time with you. I like where we are right now.
So you're already committed.
Okay.
So what's the difference of making that legal?
Right. So why am I making it legal?
Why not?
Why am I changing something?
Like I said, tax breaks.
If this shit is doing fine how it is right now, why do I need to change
health, estates, assets? You don't want businesses. You don't want.
I can't do it by myself. Oh, we can't do that together. We got to be married in order to do that.
With so you want to open up a business in a relationship?
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I
just feel like
on,
it's
give me
so
something.
tacky. I feel like it's completely tacky.
That's
yes.
tacky?
Yes.
Why? How?
It's very tacky. Because you don't have that much trust, or you don't have that much, I will say trust, because you're obviously scared of something. Whatever you're afraid of, you have not conquered that to want to take your relationship to the next level. The marriage proposal.
All right, no, stop right there. Stop. Hold on. You said the next level. What is the next level?
The next level is marriage. Being legally binded to you.
What? Okay, legally, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. No, for real, because this is why I say this. What
oh my gosh.
changes, Tiffany? What the fuck changes?
Legally blind.
We legally boyfriend and girlfriend now. What changes?
It's the commitment level.
I'm already love you. I want to care for you. I'm here when you sick, when you happy, when you not, all of that.
But you can.
I'm not fucking over bitches. Like, what else? What
you can
else
also
is there?
walk away.
And so can
whenever
she.
You feel like it.
So can she.
Okay.
And also with marriage, shit. I want to get a divorce. Cool. You can have everything. Bye.
You are not going to ever say that.
You damn Skippy. What?
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you doing all these things and you're in a relationship, you can't like go to court and be like, oh, well, I mean, I paid the mortgage on the house that she was living in, so I want some of that back.
No, you can't do that.
No, exactly.
Wait, I don't get that. Say that
what
one
I'm
more time.
saying is that you can account for the things or the money that you have done for your significant other when you are in a marriage. You cannot do that when you're in a relationship. So whatever you do from the kindness of your heart, or whatever you invest in, whatever you pay for, if you pay for schooling, if you pay for this or pay for that, on your salary for your significant other, and y'all are not married, and the shit goes down south, and now she's reaping the benefits of the things that you've done for her, you have no legal course over that.
I've done that a lot. Because what I'm hearing right now, what I'm hearing you say is marriage is just a way to keep score.
No, I didn't say a way to keep
That's what
score.
you just said. You said
for me, it's more or less. I want to have a business with my husband. I want to do this, that, and the third. I'm not going to do that with a boyfriend.
Why?
Because I feel like we're not serious.
All right, so what if...
Do you think I'm going to do the same things my boyfriend doesn't want to do as opposed to a husband?
What you mean? Hold on, say it again.
So when I talk about the respect thing...
Hold on, because we go all over. I need to focus on one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You just said you're not going to have a business with your boyfriend. Why?
Because he's my boyfriend.
Why?
Because he can easily walk away. There's no legal entitlement.
Let's talk about us.
Okay.
We're co-hosts.
This is something not the same.
Why?
This is not the same.
What's the difference?
The difference I'm talking about is a romantic relationship.
Okay, we're not fucking.
So what I'm saying is that me and you doing this show together, yes, any one of us could walk away.
Uh-huh.
However, what if one of us walks away, but this shit start really popping off and checks start coming in?
Uh-huh.
But we have no legal nothing, and we're not talking. We're not cool. So what the fuck happens with this money? What if you find out I'm getting money, and this is from past shit that we did together, and I'm not giving you shit? What if I find out that you're doing the same thing, and you're not giving me shit? We ain't got no papers. We ain't got we have no legal agreements. We don't have a lawyer. We don't have anything. So this is back and forth, he say, she say.
That's
now,
why you go get a lawyer.
So what's the difference in your relationship?
Exactly.
Starting a business together.
What you mean? What's the difference?
What's the difference in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend? Y'all starting a business together. So you would get a lawyer to start a business together, or
no. All right. So I think what you're assuming is if I was to start a business with my girlfriend, we wouldn't have paperwork in place. We would definitely have paperwork in place.
So you would get a lawyer.
I don't think I would get a lawyer per se.
Y'all would
but
get separate lawyers.
I don't think we would need lawyers to start the shit. We both are very intelligent and knowledgeable enough to know that we both need to cover our own ass.
Okay.
We need to know, look, this is how everything goes. Split 50-50 now. In the future, if we split, this is how things will be distributed. Or that's already covered.
Okay.
I feel like that's covering that's covering your ass. Period. You was taught how to do that a long time ago.
So,
and I think it also has to do with your partner. If you and your partner are not, I guess, wired that way, I feel like me and my girlfriend, we could definitely run a business because both of us will cover our own ass.
Do you think that's selfish?
It can be very selfish.
Whereas in a marriage, don't you think y'all are covering each other?
Yeah.
But do you see how
I would hope. That don't mean it is.
But what I'm saying is that do you see what I'm saying as far as when you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you're still being selfish?
You have more security? What?
Huh? Yeah, you do have more security, but you're still thinking I, me. You just said, we'll split 50-50. I'll do this, you'll do that, da-da-da-da. You're still thinking of what's the better interest for you as opposed to your family if you are married. That's what I'm saying.
But that's you say family. When I think of family, I'm thinking kids, wife, all that. What if it's just us two? It's just us.
Okay, what if it is just y'all? Y'all still a family.
What's the difference?
Y'all are still a family. That selfishness and entitlement does not. I'm not saying it go away because if you're a selfish ass person, marriage is not going to change that. But
exactly.
What I'm saying is that starting a business with a boyfriend and girlfriend, I actually think that probably might be better because you still kind of got one foot out the door. Like, all right, this motherfucker act up. Your affairs in order. You are covering your ass, but as a marriage, when you are comfortable and secure, y'all are doing this together. Y'all are as one. Y'all are playing on the same team. Whereas when you're single, you be like, yeah, you know what I mean? We doing this shit together, da-da-da-da. But I got my one foot out the door in case your ass don't.
You don't have to
right.
have one foot out the door, though.
But you are. If you're talking about covering your own ass, that's having one foot out the door.
When I say covering your own ass, I mean tying up all loose ends. Like you said, that paperwork. If you start off a bit, suppose we going to have a lemonade stand, okay? We both go half on everything to build up the lemonade stand. We put in place that, okay, these are the numbers. This is the cut that we'll take and divide between us two, and this is what we'll keep putting in the business or what have you. And if anything were to flip or stop, this paperwork is already in place. So it's not like if we break up, I can stop giving her money? No, it's paperwork. Her name is on. It's like getting an apartment with your girlfriend or your boyfriend.
Okay.
And then they both of y'all name on the lease. Y'all not married, but there's a legally binding contract that says this is both of y'all shit. Both of y'all are responsible for this shit. For this house or this apartment that y'all renting. What's the difference?
I would never get an apartment that has my man on the lease. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because why the fuck would I?
Okay, I'm not saying would, but okay, would you live with somebody?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, and would you live with somebody and have your name not on the lease?
What, their place?
Yeah.
No.
So why would a guy do that? Why would he move in with you and not have his name on the lease?
No, I'm saying I would move in him without having my name on the lease.
You would?
Yeah.
So why? So you can get up and go anytime?
Yeah, exactly. If he fucked that shit up, I can just bounce. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, my nigga. Just like...
Are you going to pay half the bills?
If I'm living with my boyfriend,
mm-hmm.
If I'm living with my boyfriend and we're not heading towards marriage or anything like that, yeah, I'm going to use that as a come up. I sure will split your bills with you 50-50. And meanwhile, I'm going to still be single whenever I fucking feel like it. So meet a guy.
What? See, you are the reason that people don't fuck with people. Yeah? How you gonna say you? No, you did ass serious.
I'm joking.
You did ass serious.
I'm joking.
Y'all think she's joking?
I'm joking. No. So it depends on our financial situation because I feel like in this day and age, everybody needs some help. You know, maybe not everyone, but we don't have everything figured out. Some of us are not exactly all the way in our careers like we want to be. Some of us want to, it's a control thing. So I do feel like if 50 work, doing things 50%, because I'm your girl, I'm not your wife. Now, when I become your wife and there's different responsibilities, there's different obligations because my husband comes first, then nah, my nigga, I'm not working as hard as I'm working right now. And you're my husband. You're supposed to be the provider. However, you're just my boyfriend. You still getting your shit together. I'm still getting my shit together. We probably make around the same thing. Then yeah, I have no problem splitting bills. For now, if we go towards that marriage, which we're not going to actually do until both of us are where we want to be financially, and if you want kids or something like that, then we could probably do 50s, split a while until I get pregnant or something like that. Then that's when you work that out. But if we're just boyfriend and girlfriend, I feel like you should still do the typical boyfriend shit, but you don't have to pay all my bills. Just like I'm not going to pay all your bills. But this is where I come to play. We're marriage. If you are my husband, we are as one. Your bills are my bills are your bills. So we're putting our shit together and doing what needs to be done for our family.
You're confusing me.
How am I confusing you?
Because at one point you're saying if we're boyfriend and girlfriend, cool, we can split everything 50-50.
Yeah.
But then you just said if we're married, yes, everything is all together. Our finances are together.
Yeah.
So
if we're married.
So what's the difference?
I just said boyfriend and girlfriend, we're splitting everything 50-50. I mean as far as the household.
Okay, so you're not doing that when you're married? You just said you're putting all our finances together, all our bills together.
Right. So when we are married, your bills, like your outside car note or your whatever, your student loans, whatever you have, financial obligation. I'm talking about beyond the household. When you're boyfriend and girlfriend, I still pay my own car note. You still pay your own car note. We come together for the bills of the house that we share together. But your outside shit is what you take care of by yourself. When you are married, all of your outside shit and your household shit, they all go together. So that's what I'm saying. Your debt is my debt. My debt is your debt. So we're working with each other to bring all that shit down however we want to. But when we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we're not combining phone bills. Usually. We're not combining car insurance. We're not combining car notes if we have one. We're not combining all the other shit that comes in the household. We're splitting the household shit. We're splitting our bills that we have on our side. We're paying by our goddamn selves. Whereas if you're married, everything is together. Every outside bill, every student loan, whatever, all that shit comes to me. All my shit comes to you. We come together to figure that shit out. So that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. But I would definitely live. Rent is high, so I definitely pay 50% living with my boyfriend. Sure would, but I don't want to be on that lease. Or you're not going to be on my lease. And I'm going to make sure I can handle that shit without you.
And me as a man, I'm never fucking moving in somewhere where I'm not on lease. You're not about to fucking get mad at me and put me out. Fuck out of here.
I would never do that.
You can say that. You can say that shit now. All right. Anyway, all this
You
shit.
wouldn't move nowhere without your name being on the lease?
No. Not unless I knew it was too. Like one time I was moving apartments and the apartment that I had, when I went to go see it, the shit wasn't ready. Like it wasn't painted and like doors wasn't on the shit and everything. Like I said, I'm not even moving in here. I'm going to another place. So I went to go live with my girl for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I knew that shit was temporary. And my name wasn't on the lease number. I knew that shit was temporary. And that was that. But if I moved in at a long period of time, my name on the lease. Put that shit on there.
Okay.
You're not about to just put me out anytime or whatever you want to.
I mean,
all of this shit to say, that goes a part of covering your ass as well. Yeah, cover your ass. But all this shit to say, you still have not proven to me why the fuck I should get married.
I mean, it's not my job to prove to you. Marriage is an individual choice that you want to do. But all I'm saying is that for men, if you guys feel that way, that's fine. You're not legally entitled to get married, but I want you to take a look at the men you know who are the older men, the men over 40.
Which is what something I've been wanting to go talk to. I want to highlight a lot of them. Like, well, back home, I don't know a lot of married men.
Okay.
Down here, I know a lot more married men.
Yeah, they get married in the South.
Maybe, I guess. But I think it's also that I'm older. I mean, back then I was a teenager.
Okay.
But I am gonna have a conversation with a lot of my married homeboys. Like, why are you married? I'm not saying like why in a bad sense, but like what made you want to get married?
I guess. I mean, all I can say is that if y'all in a relationship or y'all, trying to look for a boo thing or whatever, trying to get your summer fling going on, then you need to tell these women that you do not want to get married. You need to be upfront.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Huh? I'm just saying. Not me. I'm just saying. You need to be upfront with these women. Because I know a lot of women in my group chat who is feeling that itch. They want to get chose. They want to be Mrs. Whoever. And their man is like, dude. All right, so we're going to not do drink of the week. We're going to do bar terms. And this time I am testing Quentin because he feels like he knows everything.
Some of the shit.
So, yeah, exactly. See? Yeah, no humble pie for him. Anyway, so the first bar term.
Don't make me bring my light down because I'm shining so much.
Oh, no, he did. You shining all right. All right, light skin. Against the wall. What is the meaning?
Against the wall is, what's that shit? Is that with Galliano?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yes. It's a drink, any drink mixed with Galliano, which is a liqueur.
No, it's not mixed.
Or with a float. Okay, with a float of liquor of Galliano, which is is it black licorice?
Black licorice and vanilla.
There you go. Boom.
Okay, all right. Press
is, I believe it's a drink with ginger ale. It derives from the Presbyterian, which was an older drink.
Okay.
It can be gin or vodka.
All right, ginger ale and soda. All right. Topless. What does it mean when someone tells you they want their drink topless?
That's when they want to take a shot out with some titties.
No.
But no, it's a margarita with no salt.
Have you ever did that?
Hell yeah.
No, not you did it, but like actually put the shot on the titties and had somebody else like.
Most time the girl does that.
Okay.
I poured the shots, of course.
You poured it on her titties?
No, I poured like in the cup.
Oh, okay,
poured it in the cup and gave it to the girl. Have I ever? I might have. Oh shit, who knows? I might have. I don't know. I might have.
I wonder, is there any other body part that you can take a drink off of?
Oh, I mean, the belly button, the belly shots. You know.
Okay. Gotcha,
I've seen people take shots out of an ass crack.
Yeah. Really? And that shit didn't burn?
No, not pour it in the. No, that's the extreme. I mean, like put the shot glass in between the ass cheeks, and you put the salt on her ass. He licks her ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to try that. I'm gonna try that on vacation. So a salt, like a salt, like on the cheek.
Yeah.
And then
just like you do it with your hand when you do train the wheels
between the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you gotta have a butt. If you ain't got no butt, you can't do it. What's up, y'all? Before we get the show started today, I gotta shout out one of our sponsors. Because with so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that keeps you calm, stay informed, and inspired. And that's Flipboard. Flipboard curates the world's stories so you can be smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize your Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts delivered straight to you 24/7. When you see the stories that you want to save or share, tap the plus button and add them to your private or public collections. It's that simple. Used by millions of people every day. Flipboard is how people move themselves and the world forward. Get started today at flipboard.com. What's going on, y'all? I got a quick question. Have any of y'all ever thought about starting your own podcast? When me and Tiff were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had mad questions. Like, how do we record an episode? How do we get our show on all the cool apps that people listen to? How do we even make money off our podcast? The answer to all of those questions are really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you up with great sponsors who want to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right now, okay? In fact, that's what I'm doing by reading this ad. But for real, we're bartenders, so we're always on the go. And with Anchor, we can record anywhere. Anchor also allows us to publish our podcast on any platform that we have an RSS feed on. You feel me? Makes life that much easier. So if you've always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. That's ANCHOR.FM/START to join us and the diverse community of podcasts already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast.
Okay. All right. Next one is float, top, or lace.
Oh, that's just after putting a half ounce of liquor over a finished drink. So if you could say I want a Mai Tai with a float of Myers. So after I make the actual drink, shake it up, it's ready to be served, I'll take a half ounce and just put it around the rim so that the first sip that you take, you taste that strong liquor taste, and it's followed by the drink.
How do you make a Mai Tai?
Which is light rum, amaretto, triple sec, sweet and sour, pineapple juice, and a float of Myers. I'll roll it, and then I'll do a float of Myers with a flag garnish.
All right, with a little English.
Little English, I believe that's Bailey's. Yeah, any drink mixed with Bailey's. If it's not Bailey's, Little English. Is it whiskey? Is it Irish whiskey? No. That's Irish, not England. I think that one may have me. What's that one?
Float of gin.
Gin? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
I would have thought Bailey's too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Mexican style.
This is so racist, but anything with tequila.
Float of tequila.
Yeah, tequila. There you go.
That is
so
racist.
don't you try to test me on my shit. Son.
Oh, whatever. Womp, womp, womp.
I ain't looked at them cards in years.
Yeah. Okay, you're the best. All right. Anything coming up? Any church announcements?
I don't know. I maybe going to the Kentucky Derby next week.
Ooh.
So what we want to say about that?
Oh, I know your girl's going to kill her outfit. Can you just have her just make sure she has on one of those hats? Yeah, I love those fucking hats. They're expensive as shit too, but they just bring your outfit together. You got to have the hat, maybe like the little gloves. And I don't know how the weather's going to be, but you go for the fashion. You need to have on one of those, like the Mr. You know what I'm talking about with the cane and shit?
I'm not walking.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's how they dress there.
I know, but I can't fit that shit over my hair.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. You are real ethnic these days. All right, well, I don't have any announcements besides the fact that I'm fucking moving and it sucks. And I'm just ready to just get my house together. So I've been shopping like every single day, trying to get my glam shit. And that's about it. End of the school year for my daughter, so I'm gonna be planning a trip for her soon. And that's about it. I'm pretty boring these days.
Or just low key, just not in.
Yeah, exactly. Low key. I like the sound of that.
Cause she fake booed up.
Whatever. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for listening to Sex on the Rocks. Bye.
Peace out.
Sex